This is the problem I face, or this is the problem I normally have whenever I try to go live. The internet just not working, and it's an ongoing problem. So I need to like stop telling people or promising people that I'll be going live, because sometimes the promises do not do not go down so well. So this is a continuation of blacks having a problem with each other. Some people will think that black people is having a problem with each other, maybe because of crime. Sorry about the noise in the background. Maybe because of crime, and some people might think that black people is a bit boasty, or you know, Jamaican people say show off, but I think it have a lot, as I said, to do. It have a lot to do with nature and nurture. So if that is the way how they were grown up or brought up, they will like sometimes in life continue to behave that way. And because of that, if somebody is in a better position than somebody else, maybe you can afford a house, or maybe you can afford a particular meal, or live in a particular community, or your children go to a particular school, then the segregation um, would be there. And then they start to put themselves in little group, and they'll say, okay, this one is better than this one. For example, in Jamaica, with students doing like CXC and the grade 6 achievement test, I think they changed the name now to some exit something. So that is a special exam that you do when you leave in primary school to go into high school. So if your child passed to go to a certain high school, or a certain if your child passed to go to a certain high school, or if your child go to a particular school and that child don't do well in their CXC, that is where the segregation again comes in, because they're going to say, oh, that school is better than that school, and I don't want my child to go to that school. Welcome to the live, the first person who is here again. We get disconnected the first time and I'm going live, but the internet just do not work with me. So I need to stop promising you guys that I'm going live this time and that time, because sometimes it just don't work. So yes, a continuation based on what I was talking about. Is it me or you? Why am I low again? Oh, some yes. It must be better this time around. Are you hearing me? My volume was down. Welcome to the second person who is here. As you come in, like and share. So I was saying this is a continuation of the first video. We got disconnected. Sometimes the internet just don't favor me. And that's technology. And the box is right here. Look, the internet connection right beside me. So I don't know why it gives so much problems. Sorry. Yes, as I was saying, are you still hearing me? Or should I say, am I still low? Or is it Mr. Handtrack? Kino. Welcome to my live. Please like. Good morning. How are you? Oh, Nicholas. What's up? How are you? How was Bible study? Okay, very good. I like the fact that you're hearing me. Yes, so as I was saying, this video is a continuation of the first video. We got disconnected where I was talking about it was good, yeah. That's good. Did you pray for me? Where I was talking about do blacks have a problem with each other based on an email that I receive from a subscriber. So I'm just freestyling here. I didn't do any valid research because factual information, but I'm freestyling right now. So I was saying that the reason why people behave the way they do, it all have to do with. Yeah, I'm back on the live. Did you lost me, guys, for a few seconds? I tell you, this internet, if I could beat it, I beat it. I don't know what's going on with this internet. It was good. Are you guys hearing me? Let me know if you're hearing me. Yes, yes, we did. Yes, we did what? You lost me for a few minutes. Well, not minutes, seconds. Probably you have to go put on data. So I'm supposed to be paying two bills, a Wi-Fi bill and a data bill. Is that what you're saying? My money don't stack and pile up like yours, you know. Key, no. But it seems as if that is what I have to do, but I need to get monetized on YouTube. I'm not making any money here as yet. So until that time, maybe that is what I have to work with this until that time. One day data or data. Well, the aim is to go live every day and talk about something, right? So, um, therefore, I need to have a data plan, an unlimited plan for the month. There's an audio problem. Checking out my laptop to find out if it is on my computer. Yeah, I reached 4K watch time. Long time. But I have a lot of subscribers that don't really watch. As you can see, my videos don't. Most of them are not like 1K views. I just have like maybe 3 or 4 videos that is over the 1K view. And I'm on YouTube, but almost 2 years now. March will be 2 years. But I took a break, a 3-month break. Um, Sometime in last year, and then I was posting just weekly. Every week I make a video, and then some week I didn't make any video, so that is why I need to be more consistent. So I said, let me do the live videos because it's not a good idea, to record, then edit, and then upload. It's just not good. Yeah, so that is what I need to do. But you can get paid. Oh, I have to do like maybe affiliate marketing, uh, maybe sell something. But if people not watching up, do you think they're going to buy? Think about it. But you can get paid. Yeah, it is possible. I'm thinking about that. But I'm also thinking about growing my following. You know? God, man. So yes, Mr. Untrack. As I was saying previously, well, let me add this. Let me add the title to this video. Please like and share. Thank you, and God bless you. To continue your session, complete a brief verification. Jesus Christ, why these people like that? Every day verifying. Yes. Create Google Absent. I did all that. Yes, so as I was saying, back to the nature and nurture. And I was saying that sometimes people behave the way they do because of how you, you have YouTube Studio, okay. Your phone? Yeah, I have YouTube Studio on my phone, yes. Kino. Give me a second. Yes, so I'm trying to remember my password here. So as I was saying, nature and nurture have a lot to do with people. So if people sometimes think that because they can dress a certain way, live a certain way, and because of that they put themselves into categories and they would classify themselves that they are better than this person or better than that person, maybe because of, yeah, some of them too, their ethnicity, their income, maybe the community that they live in, the school that their children goes to, the type of friend they keep, the type of vehicle. It have a lot. So because of that, you realize that, and I'm sure it's not only black people, it's everybody. Because of that, they will put themselves into little group. They call it segregation, and they will believe that this group or this person who living in this community is better than the ones that living in that community, and it goes on and on and on. And you will see it happen in Jamaica, even Trinidad, all over. Like in schools, these children they will study so much, and I was saying these little exams that they get to do when they are leaving primary school to go to high school. Sometimes they don't do so well in these exams and they do not get the opportunity to go to the school of their choice. So because of that now, if they pass to go to certain school, is like they're in a little category or dunce children, so to speak, or slow learners go to this school. And if you go to a particular school, you're considered bright, you're considered intelligent. So I think that is where the problem starts from. Even your everyday dressing, sometimes I might dress a particular way. Some people they bling. Jesus Christ. Kino, what going on with you? Turn up your volume on your phone. Because mine is, let me check. Mine is up. My volume is like fully blast on my phone. Put your mic closer to you. Maybe I need to do like this, like this. I have a big mic. I don't have the one that pin on. Is it better? If this is not better, I don't know what to do else. Everything is turned up right here. Is it better? Kino? Feedback, please. Is it better? Keen, I'm waiting. Is it better? Oh, it's better. Okay. At Lincoln, you can mix all black people. Where's Lincoln? I didn't see any comment from Lincoln. From Lincoln. Okay, Keenan, so you're hearing me better now, right? I want to know. Kino? On track? Whatever, go away. Are you guys hearing me? I can hear. Repeat, Kim. I was saying, can you hear me? Oh, my internet is so embarrassing. My God, man. Oh, yeah, very good. I just hope I don't have to repeat myself over again. So, as I was saying, based on the continuation of the first video that get disconnected, after the live I will add the title and the description because I'm trying to add that right now and this phone just acting up. So, as I was saying, people will do things based on how they they were grown, brought up, because certain things people do is a learned behavior. So if you never learn these things, you cannot do them. So I don't think black people is against each other. I don't know. But then again, people say because of the crime, you see a lot of black people killing people and doing all type of illegal things, and they're doing these things to their own race. So maybe that is the next way how you can look at stuff. But to be honest, I don't have the answers. I don't know why. I don't know why people attack people instead of attacking the problem. And it's a global thing. And like nowadays, no matter how simple something is like people cannot solve their problems anymore. No matter. Thank you for liking the live. I really appreciate it. No matter how simple something is like their way of solving the problem is to get physical. They want to fight. They want to like like kill you over something simple that can be easily solved by having dialogue. But people don't really do these things nowadays. No matter how simple something is, the first ones where I just give up my right and take wrong just to make peace. Especially when I see someone is getting so defensive. I said, okay, okay, you're right. And that is just to make peace. So I think like like the economic issues too have a lot to do with how people behave. People easily get frustrated because they cannot get things done. Maybe they cannot take care of themselves, their family, their children. They cannot pay the bills. And the easiest way to get to resolve this issue is to see somebody and attack them and take away what they have. And they believe that will solve the problem. And it's like deep look at it. So I would say like it's more to do with nature and nurture and like survival. And that is why you see people will be against each other. And sometimes you don't have to do people anything in you don't have to do anybody anything. People just like you because dislike you because quote unquote you might be prospering more than them, and then some people prosper in different ways. Sometimes you might see a person with a nice house, a nice car, maybe a nice wife or husband, and that nice house, nice car and their children going to nice school, they're doing everything by credit. So as they work and they receive their salary, they have to pay the car loan, the mortgage, everything. So they're working on credit. They're living on credit. These them, and then you see them and think that their life is okay. It is not. We spirit just not take them. Or your spirit just not take them. You see this spirit thing? I'm not going to lie. I was like that. I would just see people and I don't even know you, and I'm like, my spirit don't take it, but that's childish. Thank God I changed. Because some of these people, according to me, that my spirit don't take, sometimes they turn out to be nice persons. Some of them, they're not like jovial or bubbly and get up and so over friendly and talk to you, but when you like approach them and try to have a conversation with them, their reasoning is so deep. Looking on them, they don't look approachable. Like people say that to me a lot of time. They say you don't look approachable. I'm scared to say something to you. Really? Yeah, but your spirit not take them at first. As I said before, I was like that. I don't look at people like that anymore. And I don't hate people. To be honest, I do not hate people. If you and I cannot get along, I just take my little time slowly, and pull away from you until I'm far away from you. If I see you, I am by. But like take up the phone and call you and go out and stuff like that, no. If I see you on the road or on the street, good morning, good afternoon, have a great day. And that's it. Boy, I'm a work with my spirit. Oh God. Yeah, in some situations, yes, you work with your intuition, but um, if you're thinking about like friendship, it all depends on the situation. Because I'm not going to just see somebody that I don't know and just be over friendly with you and then start to overshare information. No, I'll talk to you like normal and feel you out a little, and then based on what I observe, I will decide whether or not should I be close to you. That is how I choose friendship or choose my friends. And sometimes some of them are great pretenders too. But once I realize certain things, as I said before, I take my little time and just pull away from you. I'm not going to be like mad or upset. I just realize that there's no chemistry. We cannot get along. So I'm just going to pull away. That's it. But when you feel them out and your spirit feel, but when you feel them out, your spirit feel them out. You love about spirity, you need to go Africa, go find your ancestors. Is it about be a spirit? You know, dopey world hour. Yeah. So as I said, I'm no longer like that. I'm no longer like that because some of the persons who I mean, things they do and say might irritate me. Sometimes I realize people just do things for attention. They joke about a lot of stuff, even though it is serious stuff. And Jamaica people is like that too. We take a lot of serious things and we turn it into a joke. But then when you understand that this is how this person is, then you said, oh, don't take them on. That is how they are. That's different. But when I'm talking like serious issue, where people will just look at you and just for no reason they don't like you. They will just say, I don't like you. For some reason I don't like you. That's not nice. You don't know somebody and you just look at them and I don't like you. Or don't deal with me. Jamaicans are blunt. Don't deal with me because I don't like you and you don't know this person. At least get to know the person. Not even sure if my ancestors are from Africa. Once you're black, your ancestors from Africa. If I'm sure you do little history in high school and you learn about the Middle Passage. So remember back in the days when Christopher Columbus claimed, quote unquote, that he discovered the Caribbean. Black people wasn't here. It was the Caribs. And then during slavery, the Middle Passage, and they bring all these black people from Africa and they bring them to the Caribbean and they enslave them, and by blacks mixing with blacks and the slave masters mix people go into black people, and then you have mixed babies. That is how different races are formed. So yes, you come from Africa, believe it or not. I'm more I have more online friends than physical friends. Yeah, I have more online friends. When I come here, I just feel so good coming here. And for the last few days, I don't get any opportunity to come here. I'm like, oh gosh, I miss you guys so much. But it's not me, it's the internet. It's not me. And the thing is that, sometimes the internet just don't work good and you still have to pay a bill. That's how the service industry goes at times. So, 5 people on the live, one person talking, and myself make two. So, that is what I was saying. Well, in case you don't know, the topic is a continuation from the first one. Is there a problem with black people, or black people having a problem with other black people? And I was saying that it depends, nature and nurture. I don't have a problem with anybody, honestly. I don't have a problem with anybody. And I don't look at race. I don't look at race and those stuff. People is people. Everybody is one. You just might have a lighter skin color and a straighter hair and a straighter nose and a straighter face or whatever. But all of us are the same. But people don't look at that. It's like some people will classify themselves better than others, or think that their children are better than other children because maybe they're in a relationship with somebody from a different ethnicity, and now they might have their mixed babies or their mixed children, so they put them in category. Because um, I have been into situation where persons, like, they look at me and told me that, what they say, are dead or dryad, because I have 4C hair and they have long straight, as we would say, pretty hair. So it's like, what the person was implying is that my hair is not of good quality because it's not flowing straight and it's kinky and stuff like that. Thank you so much for liking the live. I really appreciate it. But that does not make you less than a person. Person like that, where they make certain comments, sometimes some of them, like, when they don't want you to feel offended, they're like, oh, I'm joking. They're not joking. Some of them are dead serious. Honestly, some of them are dead serious. Even with this idea of people bleaching, people do bleach to get along in life. It is wrong, but for example, in the working world, some employers prefer you to have like a lighter skin color, and that is what maybe push you through the ranks of that job. Maybe you have a lighter skin color and you have a Beyonce shape, you're gonna climb that ladder. You're gonna reach to the top. So, not because those people use that to like push their way in life, that doesn't mean that it is correct. And some people will see that person and may be jealous of them, and you don't know what they're doing. So, that is why I normally tell people, sometimes when people are in a situation, don't think that their situation is better than yours, because they don't understand, you don't understand fully how they are surviving. They're sad, they're in tears because they're just not happy with their life. They know how to fake it and they fake it well. And nothing is wrong with faking things sometimes. Because sometimes I'm having a bad day and somebody will see me and say, how are you? And I said, oh, I'm good. I'm not really good, but what am I going to do? I cannot just go around and telling everybody my problems. That won't solve the problem. Everybody have their problems, so why just get up every day and telling people your problems every day? Maybe you tell like a selective few, but not everybody. But then again, everybody deal with situation different. Fake it until you make it. Oh God, that's what they say. That's what they say. It's just like somebody will ask you, "How are you today?" And you're like, "I'm good," and then you started crying, but you just said you're good, so that means you're not faking it good. So in life, things varies. Honestly, me tell everybody me good, cause what they gonna do if me say I'm not good? It all depends on the situation and who you talk to. I believe that when you have a problem, you need to like talk to somebody, but you have to just be careful who you talk to. Because a lot of times I might be going through stuff and I talk to people and I actually get um, a little solution to the problem, or they might recommend something or someone, but not go around and tell everybody your issue. No, you must have somebody who you can confine in. Stay on. Sorry. But as I was saying, with the issue with black people, I'm trying to put in the title, but for some reason it's not coming up right now. So at the end of the live, I will add it in. So as I was saying, black people, I don't know, some have a problem with each other, while some don't. And some people choose to like put themselves like in certain category, as you say, segregation. Because, for example, in Jamaica with the crime or other Caribbean countries, if I realize that I have $2, or Jamaicans would say 2 shillings, if I have more money than you, and because of the crime, even though I might want to live maybe in the country on a big farm or say in certain areas, the first thing you're gonna think about is security. So you're gonna spend a lot of money on security. So maybe you're going to go uptown and you're going to get a house and ensure that maybe it is a gated community. Because even though you might not like the fact that you're living in a gated community, because of your safety, you choose to go there. And then somebody will see you in that community and then thinks and then think that you have money or you're rich, and that is not the case. Because I personally know a lot of persons who live paycheck by paycheck, and they do this. They have so much. Like as I said, they have a house, they have a car, their children go to nice private school. But each month they get their salary, and it is like things is going back to the government because the house belongs to the government. They get it through the bank. The vehicle belongs to the government. They get it through the bank. Or their children going to these nice school, but these loans and stuff, they get it through the bank. So as they get their salary, they just divide what to go there and what to go there, and that is how they live. They're living on credit, and a lot of people do that. And then some people think that that person is better than that person. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. But it's the thought that you have because of the lifestyle. And then some people say, you know what? There's no opportunity here for me. So let me just do something illegal. For example, the scamming. And some of them so greedy. Because when they scam, they want to have 4 and 5 mansions. And they want to have so many vehicles on the road. And they want to have the latest of everything. And you're so young, you never work. And you have all these assets. Don't you think it's questionable? They're not thinking. And that is why the police is after them, because they know. So other people will see them and think that, oh, they're making a lot of money out of scamming, and then you too go and join them because they're not thinking smart. But then again, I normally say to each their own. No, my battery low. Oh God. And one problem is the other. Battery low. connected. The batch charger. Some persons live above their means, so that is why you'd say black people have a problem with other black people because they live above their means. That was the problem from slavery, house and field slaves. Yes, that is true because it's true, because these old slaves, their jobs were much easier than those who are in the field. So once they see something that is wrong or not, or something that they are not considered to do, they will inform on them. And for those of you who are here and don't know what is inform, which means they will report them. It's like they are saving themselves from going out in the field and work. And the old slaves are considered to be more beautiful than the field slaves. So they stay in the house and they will like be like housekeepers, and some of them will bring forth children for their slave masters, and this is where the crossbreeding comes in again, and the mixed babies. And we learn these things in school in history. So maybe, as Nicholas said, it all started in slavery, which is true. So I guess a lot of things that started in slavery years ago continue now in the 21st century. I don't know. Sometimes I think being black is so hard. Honestly, come across my mind a lot of time. Being black is so hard because even like some places or some institution that you go, as I was saying, the reason why a lot of people bleach or Jamaicans bleach. Some people say it is low self-esteem, but in some way, to get certain jobs in Jamaica, these bosses or managers, they tend to go after the light skin persons. But a lot of people don't work and they still bleach, so I don't know. Maybe it is now part of the fashion industry. So I don't know, it's a serious thing and it is a global thing where people constantly having problems with people because they perceive them in a different way or in a certain way. And sometimes what they're thinking is not actually correct. But you, what are you going to do? And that is what I'm saying. Sometimes you don't want to live your life a certain way, but due to the fact that society, and when I say society, I mean the people, due to the fact that society thinks and behaves certain way, then you want to protect yourself. So maybe you get armed guards. As I said before, you might want to live a certain lifestyle or in a certain place, but because of that now you have to stay in your gated community because it is considered more safe. I don't know. I'm just saying maybe that is the reason. Let me put my phone at my ears. Again? Boy, what happened to your phone? Maybe you need to upgrade. You need a new phone. You need an iPhone. Or maybe because I'm using a Chinese phone. I am using a Chinese phone. And Chinese phones, some of them, they do work good. I'm using an iPhone 13 Pro and not even 1 year yet since we buy it. It's the same thing I just told you, your money stuck and pile up, you're using iPhone. You need to change that Chinese phone and Wi-Fi. I think so. Especially the Wi-Fi. It's sickening. You lost me a few seconds ago. It was saying reconnecting. And because of that, people keep dropping from the live. They're just falling off like mangoes from a tree. I just want to thank you so much for being consistent and staying with me. It is morning time now. You're supposed to be resting, right? You work last night? No, you told me you don't work on the weekend. You don't work what? Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? Yeah, you told me you don't work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So today is your day off, right? Kino? Yeah, I realize. Sorry. The struggle is real. The internet struggle. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Oh, so you're going back to work tomorrow. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So Sunday's work. Ugh. 6 persons. Please like the live. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So yes, as I was saying, people will do just about anything to get by in life, and that includes just attacking each other. And people always say, the is against the black. White people against white people too, but not as us black people, or will be attacking each other, killing each other. And yes, you have white people who are in crime and um, other illegal activities, but Friday's barbershop day. So every Thursday's barbershop day. So every Thursday you go to the barbershop, and every Friday you go to the street meeting, and Saturday you just rest, and Sunday back to work. Not bad. So it's not easy. And then again, some people might look at it in a biblical way, and they will say, this is the last days. The end is near. The Bible's fulfilling. Because these things are happening more often than before. First time, for example, in Jamaica, we have a lot of crime, but it used to be like petty crime. Now, this crime is organized. Organized crime. People even attacking the government at times. Remember the problem between Noah and his son Ham? I don't even know that Noah had a son. I know about Noah and the ark. I don't know if Noah did even have a wife. Yes, Noah and they said in the Bible, it said Noah and his family and the animals, they were asleep. No, Noah never have any family. I don't know. They said Noah was saved from the flood along with the animals, each pair. I'm sorry, Pastor Nicholas. I'm sorry. Noah had 2 children. I can't recall. It's been a while. I can't recall, but I know about the story with Noah and the flood. I never heard about Noah and his children. Mm-mm. I don't know if Noah had children or a wife. Noah had a wife? What was the problem though? I know that in the days of Noah with the flooding and the ark, Noah was preaching to the people, and the people, they refused to listen to him. They jeered him, they mocked him. And then when the flood came, they were saying like, Noah, Noah, please help us. But at that time it was too late because God left on the outside, and then the flood came and they all died. But I don't know of any children, and I don't know of any wife. So I don't know. Maybe the Bible that I read didn't talk about Noah and any children and wife. It's just Noah, the people that he used to preach to in that time, and the animals. Genesis chapter 7 verse 14. What it said, Pastor? That Noah had two children? Well, I'm not sure. I'm not saying it is not there, but I'm just saying I can't recall about the children part, but I know about the flood, you know? Noah had three sons. Hmm. Shem and Am. That one is new to me. Well, I learned something new about the Bible tonight. I learned something new. So, you said remember that problem between Noah and his son Am. Well, I didn't know that Noah had sons, so no, I don't know what problem that is. It was like the same thing I was talking about with black people. And you know, in a lot of things, people always single out black people, and sometimes in a negative way. Okay, them until he was 500 years. Mm. People should be living that long in the 21st century. Sometimes people can just barely reach 60 years old, and they have so much complications health wise, so many diseases. So people not living long again. Yeah, so I was saying that the problem also stem from, isn't it daytime? How do you say nighttime? Sometimes my tongue slip. Or maybe it's heavy. Or maybe I'm assuming it is day. I don't know. Like sometimes like people will watch me from all over, so sometimes you'll hear me say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. So it varies. Yes, so the problem I was saying with black people also, I hate the fact that people say black people, but let us be honest and truthful to ourselves. These issues affect every race, but when it comes on to black people, we like outnumbered every other race. When it comes on to badness, we are like in the first line. We are the head of the line, and it only get worse. It's not getting better. So we just have to acknowledge the problem. And what can we do about it, because things is getting worse, it's not getting better. And sometimes they have your children and you will grow so well and you send them out in society. And I'm telling you, sometimes how your child behave at home, that same child, behave totally different on the streets, on school, well, at school. And sometimes you might swear for your children and you would say, oh, my child don't do this, my child don't do that. My child is well behaved, but in your presence or maybe at home, but at school, on the road, that child is totally different. And it's not like they don't know certain things or certain values. They know, but because of peer pressure and they give into it. So you realize that their behavior start to change. Slip of the tongue is not the fault of the mind. You notice sometimes I talk things in reverse order. You know that my tongue heavy. I have a heavy tongue. Oh God, sometimes my tongue take a longer time to lift off, like a plane. It's just there spinning and spinning and spinning and not moving here. So sometimes the tongue is like, and it just not, what I want to say just not coming out. It's heavy. Mm. Miss, your tongue isn't heavy. Alright, thank you. Well, it's no longer Ellie. Content deleted. Meow, sad cat face. What is that? Oh, this is someone commenting. Content deleted. Are you new here? I never I never came across this name. Yes, people. People will always be people. And certain things you just cannot do anything about it. That's what I think. Because crime is not an easy thing to fight, you know. You'll done. You'll done. Let me not talk Jamaican. You'll spend so much money trying to fight crime, and the problem is still there because these criminals, whatever the government or sorry, policymakers do, they find a way how to go around it and still do what they have to do. You know, when you pray, just pray for me. That's all. Prayer still works. So I'm drinking some water so I can be more fluent. Yes, so I was saying crime is a serious issue. And sometimes, no matter what you do, no matter what policies they put in place, crime is just so difficult. It's very difficult to fight crime. Especially like for example in Jamaica society, the economy just not good. There's nothing there for people to do. There's no jobs. There's no opportunity. There's no growth. People just turn to crime, as I said. One set of people might see a next set seems as if they're prospering, and then you go and you attack them. And the thing is that some of them, when they attack these persons, they might go somewhere and they want one person and they take out an entire family just for one person. Sometimes I think that no matter what you do, especially they have to fix the economy before you fix crime. Because if there is nothing, especially for young people to do, people who are just leaving high school, college, some persons who are fighting the crime is a part of the crime. That too. You cannot avoid that too. Because some persons, they would say, all right, for example, the police is there to, what is their motto? What is the police motto again? To serve and protect? I think that is their motto. To serve and to protect. And sometimes they're in certain situations and they cannot serve and protect because of conflict of interest. Because they might say, all right, this person is doing certain activity, maybe scamming. I'm going to, if you know that the person is scamming or whatever it is legal, you're supposed to like lock up this person, serve and to protect. Yes, you're supposed to lock up this person, but you can't because maybe you're working with this person too. And then these illegal activities bring in more money than their salary. And the fact that um, I think that people's salary should match inflation or find a way to keep down inflation. Because sometimes people are they're like trying to save, oh, I'm trying to save to get a car, I'm trying to save to get a house. And you'll put so much money in the bank or whatever savings you're doing, and because of inflation, that money, you don't have any value, and it takes maybe forever for you to save that money to make that down payment on the house. So the longer you take, the cost of the house is getting more expensive. And all of this has to do with inflation. So you realize there's no value in the money. And that is why the government introduced what? A $2,000 bill? They had 5,000 and now they come with 2,000. I don't even know. But recently they came out with a new bill. And when I saw that and I said, why they don't tell the people the truth? Because they print a new bill. Did you believe that crime happens because of lack of job or state of mind? Lack of opportunity. The economy, the same thing as job, there's no growth. I personally hear people speaking. They say they don't want to like live a life of crime. They don't want to like steal. But I heard with these two big ears when the boy said when he look at his baby crying and he don't have any formula for the baby, he don't have any diaper for the baby. He said he went out on the street. I don't know if I can say the word here. I'll try and fix it up. He went out on the street and he pretend as if he was going somewhere. When they can't support themselves, they thief. Yes. And I'm also saying, people would say that don't say anything, but if you know you're struggling, why bring a child in this world to you? And people say, you know, it happens. Yes, it happens. Fear it happens. But if it happened one time, two times, why you make it happen 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10 times? Why? Why? So, and that is why the cycle of poverty will continue. And some of these people is not that it's not that they are lazy. They are not lazy people. But for example, somebody in Jamaica doing a minimum wage job. I think minimum wage salary in Jamaica is $10,000, and $10,000 is how much in US? I don't even know. I have to ask home. But it's not a lot. Do the maths for me, please. How much is 10,000 Jamaican dollars to US? I think that is the minimum wage. So you working $10,000 per week. I don't. I don't just happen. I don't just happen. Clinic give condoms. Yeah, but no man know I use it. If it happen once, then you should make it happen twice. What about farming or working in stores? That is what I'm saying, Nicholas. To tell you the truth, me personally, I would not do minimum wage jobs. 13K a week. 13K not bad. But like somebody have like children. What can you do on 13K? And you have to pay your bus fare or taxi fare to go to work. Say for example, maybe you live in Portmore and you're going to Kingston and you have to travel every day. Plus lunch. How much money do you have leave out of that 1,300? Yes, there are days when you might carry little food or something. But what if certain days you're running late and you could not get the opportunity to prepare your lunch and you decide to buy a lunch? It's not easy. Farming, nothing is wrong with farming, but you have some persons they never farm, they never plant, and they reap. A lot of persons. So sometimes the farmers they will like till the soil every day. They plant their crops and they will never reap it. And also with the animals, there's a lot of farmers in Jamaica. They have their animals, goat, cows, pig, whatever. And these thieves, they come by night and they just take what they want. They don't till the soil. So that is why I'm saying lack of planning in your family. Well, it happens as they say. And I do going on forever till you reach 5, 6, 7, 8 children. No. Gross, I mean, maybe in the 80s or quote unquote early 90s when contraceptive wasn't so available and people weren't educated enough about it. Yes, I'm from a big family, because my parents were very active, but things and time change. I cannot follow their footsteps. Groceries for 2 weeks and to go to work for 2 weeks is about 25 to 30K for me sometimes. That is what I'm saying. It makes no sense, and that is why sometimes people go to other countries to work. Because even right here in Trinidad, it's not like I like it here, but the money have a little more value than in Jamaica. So when I work the money, I would see the value of it in Jamaica, not necessarily Trinidad. If I spend it in Trinidad, I will see the value more in Jamaica. And even sometimes I'll say to myself, certain jobs that I do in Trinidad, I would never do it in Jamaica. And it is sad, but it is the truth. Because the economy is not growing, everything is stagnant. The dollar don't have any value. You go to school, for example, people going to UE, UTech, you pay so much money to go to school, to go to university, and when you finish university, look at KFC, look at Mario's, they need degrees to sell chicken and pizza as a manager and to manage people. You don't need any degree to do those jobs, but the thing is that I think the reason why they do that is like a process of elimination, because whenever they have any vacancies, they know that, remember, Jamaica population is big, what, almost 3 million people, I think, or maybe more. So to prevent certain people from applying, they come with these requirements. You must have a degree and you must have years of experience, and that is where it starts. So, like, some persons now who is more than capable of doing the job, they might not apply because they said this is the education requirement. And sometimes if they do apply, they don't get the job. And I think, I'm like, it's not fair, because some of these jobs they don't even need any form of like tertiary education. And even the call centers, I went to school in UTech, and when I finished university, I'm in call center, talking non-stop. And then everybody's saying that create a job, start something. Nothing is wrong with that, but I need money to start something. You cannot just get up and say, okay, I'm going to start this and I'm going to start that. No matter how simple the money is, not simple, how small it is a start, and some people don't have that start. And it's not the Caribbean, it's not like in America where they give you loans or funding to do certain business activities or to do certain things. It's not like that. So these are some of the little things that contribute to crime. And some people will sit down. Even sometimes when I listen to like some programs on the radio, people literally call in and they're asking for jobs. They cannot get any jobs. They're frustrated. They want to like put their life to an end because they just don't see their way out. They don't have any form of income, and the bills are piling their family members against them because they're living in a home and you cannot contribute to nothing. You have to have a good paying job. God bless the few people in Jamaica that have a good paying job. God bless them. And what they call good paying too. Even some of these people in Jamaica, we see they buy a lot of houses in these gated communities. Some of them, even if they're living in Jamaica, most of them, their income is not from Jamaica. And I'm using Jamaica as an example because it's my country and I know what is going on there. Because I don't want to use any other country and people say I'm picking on them. Because like somebody leaving high school, not high school because, well, high school, say high school, because they have brilliant people who leave high school and have brilliant ideas, and it just don't materialize because they don't have the funding. So for persons who like leave in college, you just leave college, you want to start a business, they're not going to give you that loan. That loan is maybe for somebody else who is already in business and they need to expand. Because number one, they will need some form of security or guarantor for you to get that loan. Hmm. That is why I'm telling you, crime will never stop. No matter what they do, they have to fix the economy. You have to ensure that if you have an economy, opportunity is there for people. I'm not going to say young people alone because everybody wants opportunity. Opportunity is there, growth is there. It's just like working in a business place and you go to work every day and you sit at the same place maybe 10, 20 years and you're not moving. You're going to get frustrated. You're going to get frustrated. It's the same thing with the country. And some of these people who are talking that young people is lazy and young people is that and young people, most of them, their children, even if their children do go to school in Jamaica, after they finish like maybe high school or university, they send them away. Not everybody children have that opportunity. So those who don't have the opportunity, they are left behind. And there are a lot of times when I read the newspaper and I see people in the newspaper, they're like asking or begging for money to finish their studies in the university. And you spend so much to go to these university, and when you finish, you just cannot get a job. And that is why most persons said it makes no sense to go to university because you spend so much money and you could use that money to do something else, and when you finish, you're still at square one because you cannot get a job. And then maybe you find yourself in call center and you don't need a university degree to be in call centers. When I was in call center, you have persons who are university graduates. They study engineering, and they're in call center answering phone. So it's like you're not getting the experience in whatever you study. So when you do get a job, you don't have any experience, and that will keep you back because, say for example, you finish university now, and the next 2 to 3 years, sometimes even 5 years, you don't get the opportunity to work in your field. You're going to opportunity to build on what you have already learned because there's just no jobs. And the next thing in Jamaica, you have people studying certain things, and there's no internship for them. Like for example, somebody may be studying engineering. All they do is just send them to China Harbor to work for 2 weeks or maybe months, maybe lifting or rolling stones. They don't really get to do the practical side of their engineering. So people say, you know, finish university, have a degree, but they don't have any experience. So it's like, what the sense? You cannot get a job because you don't have the experience. And then some people are saying start a business, which is good. So, but education is good. But because there's no way for you to practice what you learn, a lot of people prefer not to go. But I normally tell people that education and experience work hand in hand, and you don't have to go to university to be brilliant or to make good money. People have a lot of skills. They just need to build on that skill and market that skill, and they can make a living from it. That is what I tell people all the time. Even though I have went to university, but I don't know. Sometimes looking back, I question myself. Was it the right thing to do? I don't know. Until this day, I don't know. But all in all, I've learned a lot of stuff in university. I do. But most of the things that I learned, I don't get the opportunity. I don't get the opportunity to use it. That's the sad part about it. And what about those who are not in a position to leave their country? They will sit down, and I'm telling you the truth, some of these people, they are going to study illegal means and ways of doing things. People who get up and scam, it's no dunce people. Especially when you're doing it for a period of time and you're just not getting caught. You're brilliant. Dunce people don't do those stuff. They're brilliant people. Especially those who build all these special softwares and they use it to do, they call it skimming, where they go into their accounts and they will take out the money, and when the bank realizes it's too late because it's already gone. Those are smart people. So maybe they have these special skills and they just don't know where to divert their skill to. They don't know where to use it. And they make money. So they turn to these illegal activities. It is sad, but what you gonna do? I tell people all the time they need to fix the economy, and I don't know which party or which government is going to come and fix Jamaica economy. I don't know. But I hope somebody will be able to fix it. And if they plan to fix it, a lot of, I don't know, maybe they have to go to the IMF all over again, and the IMF is not going to give them no money. The IMF tired of us. Oh. Management and marketing. Oh. This live wasn't so bad. I was able to stay here for 50 minutes with little disruption, which is good. Thanks be to God. My throat getting dry. So I am saying you cannot, even though you're low. I'm always low for you. You're a low man or what? Maybe go bring my Jamaicanness outside. And if I go outside, I don't know how well this internet will program. You know, some of these internet have like short range, because if I go outside, the internet don't work. It only work like inside the house. Nicholas, you still here? Am I low? 5 people on the live, 3 people like the live. I supposed to get 5 likes. Please like the live. Please like the live. And him think a fi him device. Can't lose every day. Turn it up, man. You book. Yeah. It's all. Maybe I need to get a new phone. This phone is going 3 years now. How long a phone supposed to serve you? You are not. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Kino. Like up the live. That's what I should say. Like up the live, guys. Kino is training me. Kino said, don't say 5 persons on the live. So how long a phone supposed to last, sir? I had a phone, well, it's not working anymore. Well, it was like 7 years old. I take care of my stuff, you know. So sometimes when the network, no, the network, when the phone provider said, okay, enough is enough, we are no longer updating this software, you need to get a new phone. Then I will go and get a new phone. 7 years old, yes. You think I have money to waste? I'm a struggling Jamaican just like everybody else, you know. I focus on needs in life, not wants. Phone is not a need. Food is a need. Shelter is a need. What else is a need? I remember when I had health insurance, and I was like, you know, I'm not sick. Every month for the past how many years. Phone is a need, you know, because it can cause you to do many goods. Oh Lord. I don't think it is a need. It is a want. Needs are things that you cannot live without. Wants are things that you can live without, and you can live without a phone. You just might not feel comfortable doing it, but you can. Phone is a need to me. No, phone is a want to me, but at the same time, it could be a need. Right, so that is what I'm going to explain now. I don't have a lot of friends. I don't really go out. Um, Most times I just stay home. It's just me, my phone, my internet, and my laptop. And that is just me. And I don't have a problem with it. I'm not bored. Because when we had the lockdown and the government said stay home, it wasn't a problem for me, because I was already staying home even before lockdown. That's all my workplace reach out to me. You live near to work, so if you need anything, just walk there every day. How much memories on the card? My phone have built-in memory, what, 128 gigs, and right now it's full. I can't do anything else on it. I have to get a memory card. I tried to get one when yesterday, but when I went to the place, it was already closed. Yeah, so my phone don't have any memory. So I'm glad I'm doing live because I can't record anything. I have to go in and delete stuff right now. Did you send the email, Nicholas? How much memory is on your card? My memory built in. The phone come with 128 GB. What is GB? Gigabytes. Gigabytes of memory, and it can goes up to 256. So I need to get a memory card or upgrade, as Kina said. But that day is coming. Don't worry. I have to take things one day at a time and one step at a time. Before lockdown, I always stay in during lockdown, whatever that is, outside, hiding and running from police. Yes, some persons don't have a comfortable place to call home, believe it or not. So like some persons just feel more comfortable when they're on the road, maybe at the bars, wherever, and they just only go home or go to the place that they call home whenever they want to sleep. And as soon as they get up in the morning, they are on the road again. Because normally, sometimes, even from 5 o'clock, you'll see persons. You need to restart your phone. The amount of time I restart this phone, even last night, because I was trying to go live last night. Yes. Last night I tried to go live and it just keeps saying connecting, connecting, connecting. The amount of time I restart. And I just said, let me go to my bed. And I went to bed. Reset. Oh, not restart, reset. How do you do that? How do you reset? Like, what do you call it? Factory setting. So it goes back to the original factory mode when you bought it. Exactly, that will delete everything. And I have a lot of memories. I created my memories. I cannot just throw them away like that. I have to back them up first. Yes. I will just get a different phone. I'll get a different phone. Maybe for my birthday or for Christmas. I'll budget for it. Don't worry. That is why I tell Kina that things take time, right? Exactly, I will get a new one, and I will use that phone just for live. Or get a new camera. I plan to get a new camera too. I'm not doing any factory reset on this old phone. No, it's not worth it. My memory, it's not worth it that I've created. You need to go. You need a GoPro. Oh yeah, I think so too. So why you change phone all the time like that? You're just wasting your money there now. We're just talking about the economy. You can't be changing phone all the time because they have a little money. Do something else with your little money. You know, even recently I was talking to this person. Well, the person is also a black person, but he's from a different country, and he was saying that but I'm keeping this iPhone until it mash up or them slow down the software. Yeah, they will slow it down. Once they bring out a new model, they will just slow down the previous model. It's a strategy to sell the phones. And this person, even though this person is a black person, the person was saying that um, black people always compete with each other. But okay, no problem. And they do so in fashion. And I was like, but it's the same thing in Jamaica. Everybody in Jamaica want to be trendy. And if you're not trending or trendy, it's like you don't have a sense of fashion. And I'm like, I can't follow fashion. There's other thing more important than fashion. When I buy something, I ensure that it is comfortable and it's durable and it fits me well. Fashion is the least on my mind when I'm buying something. I buy this top because I like it. Sheen. A lot of people shop there, but they say the things is not durable. I don't know. I never shop there. When I buy something, I'm just thinking how well it fits me, if I'm comfortable in it, or if it is durable. I don't think about brands. If I can buy something for $5, I buy it. Some of the things are good, not all, but how do you tell the difference? Well, from day one, I'm not a fashion person, so it doesn't really matter. Let me tell you something. A lot of people in business, and you're talking about review, don't you know that paying somebody to make reviews is also a business? A lot of people pay people to make reviews because I have bought things or do business online and they're like, they know that I'm not happy. And they're like, oh, if you do this review or that review, you'll get a discount. Or you'll get your next service at this cost or that cost. I don't watch reviews. They're very good. It's just you and I on the live. I couldn't tell the last day I bought. And furthermore, I'm always on the go. I have two suitcases and that is all I have in my life. So I don't buy a lot of things because when things cannot fit in there, then I have to throw away stuff or maybe give away stuff. So all my possession in my life is in two suitcases. Remember the poor things always, oh, things. Remember the poor things always about money, the rich things. That's true about investment. But then it goes back to nurture, not nurture. Maslow, Maslow hierarchy of needs. Basically, what Maslow is saying that everybody have needs in life. So you will think about what is more important to you at this moment, and that is what you're going to focus on. Because somebody, poor people, you don't have any money to invest, so you're not going to think about investment. You're going to think about maybe food. You're going to think about clothing. So whenever plus them cheap, some some me can save back money. It sounds funny when you say all you have. Yeah, all I have is two suitcases. All I have is two. Remember, wherever I go is not my home. I don't like consider myself that I'll be in Trinidad or wherever I go full time, and I can get up tomorrow morning and say, listen, I'm leaving this place. I'm going here, there, or wherever, and I don't want to know that I have a lot of things and I'll be struggling to find out what I'm going to do with this, if I'm going to bring it, if I'm going to sell it, if I'm going to donate it, if I'm going to give. That is why I said I think about only the basic things in life. I'm always on the go. I can pick up my two suitcases and go anytime. That's me. Yes, back to Nicholas, as I was saying, with Maslow hierarchy of need. If you don't have money, you will not think about investment. I think about investment sometimes even though I don't have money. But because of my limited knowledge of what I know, it's better to invest than to save. But say like a ordinary man have his family and he don't have money, the first thing he's gonna think about how he's gonna feed his family, how he's gonna clothe his family, how is he gonna shelter his family. That is what Maslow is saying. You're gonna think about the needs that is more important to you. And then when those needs are satisfied, then you might think about something else. That is why Maslow was saying that some people will never reach self-actualization because the more they get is the more they want. They just say, God bless me with a house, bless me with a car, I might get it, and then you are like, oh God, I wish I would have a bigger this or I have a better this. So you'll never satisfy. The more you get is the more you want. And that's people. So you do have a point, but people is gonna think about their immediate need first before anything else. Just like if you have children, you need to send your children to school. That is your priority before investment. You're not going to use the children's school fee or lunch money and tie it up in investment. You're going to ensure that they go to school. It's just an example. Yeah, but it's a popular saying and it is true, but I don't know. In life, you'll always have the rich and the poor. There's nothing you can do about it. And some people say there's some truth to it. But then again, you have to look at the situation. Somebody born into riches and inheritance comparing to somebody who didn't born into anything and have to work for everything. It is gonna be more challenging for that person comparing to the person who already born into a foundation laid out for them. So it varies. And there's nothing you can do about it. What you're going to do? You don't have any like control over the situation in which you are born. And then if you born in a society or an economy where there's no growth, what you gonna do? You just pray to God that your situation change, or you get the opportunity to go somewhere else or to do something to change your situation. And when it might work for some people, it just may not work for the majority. That's life, and it's sad, but it's the truth. What else do you think can contribute to this problem? If you think that blacks is against blacks, what do you think? Think of anything else that you think can contribute to it? Or do you believe that black people is against black people? And anybody that joining me now that wasn't here in the beginning, my response or this topic is based on an email that I received. Okay, you people quiet on the live already talking of 1 hour and make my case. So if you people don't have anything else to go to do, it is wrap up time. If you people don't have anything else to say. Hopefully I can get back here later on, when it will be dinner time for most of you people. So I know on a Saturday a lot of people do their home duties, and then in the evening they might go out or just relax. So I might just come back here providing that the internet is good and relax with you if you're not going out on a weekend. I'm doing a good job. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's a pity I can't be live more often. And it's a pity I'm low according to you, and you can't hear me sometime. It's not me. It's the technology. My phone and my mic, and you still can't hear me. Something wrong. So guys, that's it for this live at this time. I will say my goodbyes and thank you for keeping my time. What time is it? I don't even know. But yes, almost midday. So it's almost lunchtime. So I'll leave you here so you could go back and do your duties, do whatever you have to do, and we will talk again later. Well, Trinidad is 1 hour ahead. So it's 11:55. Trinidad is always 1 hour ahead of Jamaica. Thank you so much, Pastor, and you too enjoy your day. So today is a rest day for you because tomorrow is a day of worship, I am assuming. Okay, so bye, folks. And thank you so much for taking part in my life. Thank you for being active because I don't like to be here and talking all alone. So when I'm doing my live, I'll be more prepared and just come and just talk as if I'm recording until somebody joins me. Because sometimes you people don't talk, and when you do talk, it's just the same persons that are engaged. So I do appreciate all the persons who do engage with me whenever I'm live. Sometimes the internet just don't allow me to do so. So bye for now, and by the grace of God, I'll talk to you later. Adios. Bye.